Hello, everyone. My name is Evan Barlow, and I'm excited to tell you that I'm a candidate to represent Utah in the United States Senate. I'm volunteering to serve as Senator Mike Lee's replacement if chosen to do so by the people of Utah in the 2022 election. Feelings of necessity and hope are driving me. My mission mirrors that set forth in the Preamble to the Constitution: to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Empathy, reason, values, and truth are the guides to success in this endeavor. Following these guides, we'll find our best future, perhaps better than anything the founders ever imagined. The principal reason I'm volunteering is that I can do more for America as a senator than Mike Lee can. Mike Lee is one of 47 lawyers in the Senate. That means almost half of the U.S. senators are lawyers. That's like a little league soccer game where everyone just chases after the soccer ball. If you take away one out of the 47 lawyers from the U.S. Senate, will anyone even notice? I have a PhD from Northwestern University's Kellogg School of Management in Business Operations Management. I basically have a PhD in how to lead and run a business. While earning a PhD, I studied with and learned from top minds in business and economics, including a Nobel Prize-winning labor economist. I can do more for the economy and more for employment than Mike Lee can. As a professor in business operations and supply chain management, I could have done a better job than Mike Lee at reducing economic suffering during the pandemic. As a business professor, I also understand the critical role education plays in our nation's future. I understand people better than Mike Lee. I have lived in Utah, Wyoming, Texas, Illinois, New Jersey, Santiago, Chile, and St. Petersburg, Russia. I have developed friendships with people from all continents of the world, except Antarctica. I understand people and appreciate their voices because I have learned to understand people and appreciate their voices in multiple languages. I appreciate your voice and want to understand it. Empathy, reason, values, and truth are my policy guides, my handrails. If you don't support any one of these guides, or if you want someone to betray them on your behalf, you should vote for someone else. If you do support these guides, I ask that we reason together to find a better path forward. While finding that path, let's courageously proceed along it. A lot of people don't like the current direction of the country, the current direction of the Republican Party, or the current direction of the Democratic Party. Mike Lee is the chair of the Senate Republican Steering Committee and has been since 2015. He's been one of the drivers and navigators responsible for amplifying chaos and extremist rhetoric, embracing nonsensical contradiction, and bringing a weakened economy that has a higher debt to GDP ratio than any economy at any point on record at the Federal Reserve. Extremist rhetoric and demagoguery are dangerous. Like Captain Ahab in Moby Dick, hatred of our whales is leading to our own demise. We shouldn't treat our opponents like enemies, criminals, or traitors. Our current disunity is a threat to our nation. Communist regimes rise in response to oppressive monarchies or ultranationalist movements, and fascist leaders were often used to combat communism. Unfortunately, a politician and some cable news anchors and many social media influencers can get a lot of attention and support through fits of anger, hateful speech, temper tantrums, self-righteous diatribe, divisiveness, ridiculous accusations, and crying wolf. A politician can gain attention, support, and power by manipulating voters. We've been manipulated enough. I'm not here to manipulate anyone. On the contrary, I want everyone empowered. A nation being led by the voices of more than 300 million interdependent people is stronger than a nation being manipulated by the voices of a few political parties, politicians, or social influencers. You'll know I'm being honest instead of manipulative because you won't like some of what I say. You'll know I'm being honest and not manipulative because I'll present my conclusions. along with the logic that leads to those conclusions. The principles of empathy, reason, values, and truth are the weapons we need to combat modern social problems. We need principle-centered leaders to steer us into the future. The potential strength of America is in its principles. I'm volunteering to represent those principles, and I hope that we will courageously adhere to those principles together. Thank you.